Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading. And so Sagittarius, we have several oracle cards here for you. We do. And we start with the tree, right? And so, the tree is about wisdom and kind of making, it can be about growing roots together, it can be about a major connection between two people. And I feel like there is a major connection here, right? We have Maria Sabina, and here she is, the wonderful healer. I don't know exactly what time she lived, but I know that people would seek her out for her healing abilities. And she was, according to stories, she was half Mexican and half Native. A lot of the Mexicans have Native blood in them, yeah. And so, a wonderful woman. Somebody tried to steal from her, like they copied her healing concoctions and things like that, right? Assholes. But we have the teacup, Sagittarius, and this is ease, rest, and small mind. And when it's next to healing, somebody's healing here, they're kind of taking it easy. Yeah, and they're not thinking about too much. They're just kind of dealing with their healing, right? Yes. And we have Angela Carter. This is identity, right? And she was, this women's liber. And I don't know if I, really support her or not. I don't know enough about her. No, I don't. I know that some of this women's lib stuff it's a little bit too much. I'm not saying it's necessarily her. But, right? If you want a man to kind of defend you in a fight or help you at the side of the road, oh, now I'm a feminist now. Don't help me. I'll just stand here and suffer, right? Yeah. That cracks me up, right? Or you can come help me, but I'm here talking mean about you over here. But you can still help me. You can pay for my dinner. You can change my tire, move my furniture, and fix my car. All that. And defend me at the bar, right? It cracks me up. So anyway, I'm for equality, but, we all have our own, our own gifts, right? A man and a woman, they have different gifts. They do, right? So let's see what we have here, Sagittarius. The identity card. Angela Carter has her legs wide open, and she's laying down, and it's just kind of a trip here. But what this really talks about, like getting to the kind of the whole meaning of this card, whoever here is healing and wants to, I believe, establish roots with you, right? Or, grow this with you and, and sees this major connection. I feel like they're healing because they went through like an identity crisis, right? That's what this card's really about, right? And so, identity crisis is like, well, I thought I was going to stay here in Kansas my whole life, right? And stay here on the farm with Aunt Em and Uncle, whoever his name was, in the Wizard of Oz. And Dorothy said, no, I don't want. I'm gonna go see the Wizard of Oz, right? And basically in that one, like she ends up back on the farm. She's like, God, I saw the witch on the way and all this kind of craziness, right? And but this Angela Carter, it talks about somebody who has an awakening about their life. Like I don't see myself the same way, or I don't see myself in the situation anymore. Whatever I've chosen, the past is the past, and I want to move on, right? Yeah. It's kind of like you identify in a different way about your life. The Fool's Embrace card is here, and this fool, he's like crying, right? And he has like a castle on his head, or I'm not sure what he has on his head, but transmuting pain. And this talks about somebody who just says to hell with it. Like, let me just accept this pain so I can embrace a new adventure. Yeah. And I feel like your person, that's what they have done, or you has really suffered here. Yeah. It's about suffering, the Fool's Embrace. And let's have a look at this. And this is a transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, the experience of both land. Yeah, like an ending and a new beginning, or, yeah, exactly. Okay. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that the pain, the loss, the betrayal, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. It's interesting how we have an identity right before, right? And this is, if we let it, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. Yeah. It says, befriend it, right? Rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the fool's embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. They've given into this wish, like to be with you, Sagittarius, to grow bonds with you, right? They've given into it, right? And, and Angela Carter, this next to the fool's embrace, I don't know if she had a hard time. She probably did, right? This is, I feel like, in the 60s, but your person went through something major here that has kind of, put them into healing. I feel like it has, right? And resting, OMG, right? And then we have the falling angel. This talks about spiritual narcolepsy. And this card talks about go get your wish, and don't forget, don't forget that you need to go get your wish, right? Because don't fall asleep. Because that fool's embrace card, if somebody's kind of, they have suffered, it is. But, they could be just kind of maybe like in the painful part, possibly. But I believe that this person realized that if they weren't going to have their dream with you, and unless they accepted an ending and just kind of given into it, like, okay, I have to suffer this ending over here. Let me kind of feel the pain and move forward. And I feel like this forward is to be with you, right? Let's look at the falling angel, right? Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. That's when you fall asleep like anytime, right? You're at this loud game, anywhere, right? You could even be in the middle of making love to somebody, you fall asleep. And, no, have I experienced that? No. But I know that's what it's about. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world, you see, in angelic bliss. Wow. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and the comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Yeah, don't fall. Don't be the falling angel, right? Remember that all you need to stop being a falling angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Don't be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest above from the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. That's what they're doing, Sagittarius. This person is standing by for the right moment. Yeah, they are. They could have financial stability because it touched on that, right? Like, don't get, don't stay behind because things are too comfortable. But they're not. That's the whole thing. I feel like what the storyline is here is that your person was in some type of a financially well situation with somebody, but they're letting it go because they see you as the one they want to grow roots with. Now, I don't know if that means having a baby. I'm not really sure, but you can grow roots with somebody without having a baby. You can, especially if you're too damn old, right? And I don't mean damn because, that'd be me, right? And we have the horseman, Sagittarius, a herald of change. And this is coming, and this is like, let's look at the herald of change because it can be a declaration, right? Here he is. So I feel like that's a woman here on this horse. It is. And she has a bow on the horse, like I'm bringing a gift. Yeah, she has a ribbon. Let's see what they say about the horseman, right? And this is good news, caution, herald of change. You see what I mean? They're bringing you news here. And this is at the end. So if you guys know my readings, I start with whatever's here in the beginning of the oracle. It's all spontaneous. Like, I don't, look for seek these cards out. No, I shuffle them and I can't see them. But it always works out pretty well here with the first card being the beginning of some type of journey where in this one, we see healing and kind of suffering. And then we see somebody accepting, changing their whole identity, right? Probably your person, but changing their whole life, I believe. Accepting loss, transmuting pain with the fool's embrace, and flying above. above it all with the falling angel. They're telling themselves, I'm not going to let this financial stability hold me back. I got to go be with Sagittarius, right? And the Herald of Change just talks about bringing news. That's why they call some of the newspapers, especially in small places, they call them the Herald, right? I feel like the Miami Herald is one of them, right? That's not a small place, no. Let's see. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Spread the good news. I'm here to be with Sagittarius, right? Or I love you, or something like that. Everyone already knows the bad news. Shit, your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. That's what they're doing. Your person might be afraid here, like they might be saying, Sagittarius, that you might not take them, and I'll tell you in a minute, or you might not see this as possible. You might go, no, it's over, and they could be in that kind of energy where they're a little kind of cautious about that, or kind of fearful a little bit about that behavior, right, on your side, or whoever, yeah. And so, and then it says, this does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. That's what they are doing. This person, I do feel like there's some doubt here. And I'll tell you, we have the knot. This is unsuccessful plans, the beetle, good fortune, and the dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. Your person feels like they found good fortune with you, but they think here, they're worried here that these plans are going to be unsuccessful. That's what this is about. We have to kind of piece it together here. Yes, we do, Sagittarius. Yeah. One time I tried to sew a dress. I couldn't sew the dress, right? Let's see what we have. I couldn't piece it together. So let's look at your energy right now for Sagittarius. We're going to get, let's get a couple shuffles in for Sagittarius. Yeah, let's see what we have. And, I'm not sure who's who in this reading. No, I'm not. Let's flip this one card over here. But it does kind of appear here that this is whoever has suffered is coming forward to ask you for a new beginning. It really does look like that, right? I feel like it does. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius' person. I mean for Sagittarius, for you. But this could be their reading totally. It's just a story where, some of these cards are yours and some are theirs. But this oracle reading here, for me, it explains very clearly that what either you or they are doing, in my opinion. So let's get into the reading here. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Yeah, for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius, we start the reading with the Three of Wands. Right here, he's waiting for his ships to come in. Maybe you're waiting for them, Sagittarius, right? You might know here that this person may be like, some of you guys could be knowing they're coming from another situation. But if this is not another relationship that they're coming from, they're changing their whole life. And I don't know what that means. They used to be the CEO at, I don't know, at some, hopefully a natural company. They're starting to put crickets in the snack food. Yeah, that's not BS. All right, it's not. And I always go way down the rabbit hole. I don't come out here and say something like, because some people will go, what, that's bull, or you're this, or no, dude, I'm too old to be like going, oh, I saw this in the news the other day and wow, bam, I gotta tell you about it. No. Not at all. So let's see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. Six of Cups. See what we have. You're going to have to learn how to read labels. I've always read them anyway. But the bottom line is the more natural food you eat, and that's not what they want. That's why they're putting crickets in the food. It's cheaper for them. I mean, everything is about money, right? But start to learn how to read labels. I've always been into that. And in fact, as long as I, can afford it, I buy the healthiest food. Now, do I like how it drains? No, I don't. But drains your money, but my health is really important, especially at my old age. Let's see what we got, Sagittarius. The Six of Cups is here. This is somebody from your past. The Queen of Pentacles here in the upright. The Star, wow. And we have the Queen of Cups. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, maybe. It could be, the Star, right? The Death card is a Scorpio. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So in the heart of the matter, Sagittarius, here's, somebody could be turning their back on their life here. So they can have their ships come in. So you're in one of these ships out here, Sagittarius. You are. You said, hurry up, it's hot here. They told me I can't turn on my heater, or no, I'm cold. They said I can't use my heater. Or you're hot. You said they said I can't use my air conditioning, right? Now, they're not giving up any of it, all right? That's all you need to know right there. I mean, I could go into a long, down the rabbit hole proof that, that the BS is so much, right? Here we have the Eight of Swords, and Sagittarius, the Eight of Swords here, you might feel stuck. As I said, you could be waiting for them. You might be waiting for them to release somebody or release the situation, because there's a release here for sure. But you could be maybe all tied up, like kind of feeling really stuck, like I don't know if they're going to show up. It could be one of those, right? It could. And this could be their energy as well. But this definitely talks about releasing. Let's see what else we have. The Ace of Cups. To have the Ace of Cups with you. Yeah, see, this person's coming. You could be saying, oh my God, can you tell them to hurry up? Yeah, tell them to use some type of energy to hurry up. Just, electrical. Just kidding. Oh my God, right? Queen of Pentacles, same thing with natural gas. They don't want to use it. Already in Europe, the people are freezing. Yeah, in Switzerland. If you think it can't happen here, there's people who are going to die this winter because they said if you turn on your heater at all, you're going to prison. They're going to people's houses. It's not a joke. It's not, and I'm not exaggerating anything. Okay, let's get back to this, Sagittarius, because I only brought that up because they might need a little electrocution, right? So they can hurry up. Burn their ass, right? Hurry the hell up. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles right here. And, this is probably what you want, this give and take with them, right? You could be expecting. For some of you guys, you're waiting for somebody. Now, not for all, right? So you could just be hoping. Or this could be you doing this, right, also. But definitely, there's a new beginning, I believe, that is coming. And the Herald of Change is, here they are with good news. Yeah. Maybe they have to heal first, because we see healing in the kind of trajectory here, or the order of the oracle spread, right? Page of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords. This Page of Swords sometimes means I have all my information. I'm escaping. Because they are escaping. They're escaping their own identity in a way. Or the identity can sometimes mean how you identify about your life. Like, okay, I'm over here. I'm married to Michelle, or, a lot of people with that name, so, don't take this personal. But I'm married to Michelle, and now I want to go be with Daisy, right? And you might be Daisy, Sagittarius, right? You could be, you could be a Daisy Dukes, right, with your shorts on from the 70s. I think she had big boobs too, right? She was real pretty, Catherine Bach. Yeah, she was. And so I didn't really watch that show, but I feel like it was probably a good show. It was on for a long time, I think. And so, the Eight of Wands, this is change. Somebody's escaping. They could be escaping from their whole life here. This Page of Swords reversed, this could be like they've already decided to bring you news. Remember, the pages are, they're messengers, right? And so I feel like this person here already decided. They have, right? Yeah, they have, and they're bringing something, Sagittarius, because the ribbon is around the horse's neck. Yeah, it's a real big, beautiful, and it looks like kind of she's ripping the ribbon off, like here, I'm here, and kind of like coming out of the Jack in the Box, right? You guys know what the Jack in the Box, right? That used to crack me up, right? So let's see the change. I'm sure you do, right? But the change here, this is coming. This is growth, progress, change, fast change coming in, Sagittarius. It is. And especially it is with the Herald of Change at the end of the oracle spread. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're You're going to be riding a new horse. All right. You guys know what that means when you're going to be riding, or they're going to be riding you. Let's see what we have. Oh my God. 5 of Pentacles. I hope no nuns are watching this. All right. Because, we're not acting very we're not being godly. No, we're not. Let's see what we have. Nuns don't watch tarot readings, right? No. Unless they're totally in denial, right? They're trying to sneak it, right? 5 of Pentacles, but they do. I feel like maybe not the nuns, but these other people totally, the Vatican and all that, they totally believe in the occult. I could get real deep about it and you'd be like going, oh my God, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. The 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess right here. This could be part of the past. This could be your person's whole spread. Right? And, they could be in this 8 of Swords energy where I feel stuck, but I have to release myself in order to have the Ace of Cups. So, it could be them in the reading, and it could be you, and it could be a mixture, as I said. But when we have the 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess kind of to the side, this could be about the past. They could have left somebody out here because we talked all about that with the Fool's Embrace, with healing, the spiritual narcolepsy. I got to go get, somebody maybe had financial stability, but definitely I got to go get my wish. I got to make it come true. The Star card's coming soon, right? And the High Priestess over here, maybe you were a secret and they left you out because there's some regret in this reading. Like, I got to go back to who I'm really meant to be with. And I have to change my whole life to do it. Right? There's something like that in this reading. But the High Priestess, maybe we have also the Queen of Cups. Maybe your person is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There could be a third person, possibly. Your person might have left somebody out here in the past. They could have. And maybe way back they left. I feel like they did leave you out or you left them out or something, because this is about somebody right in the heart of the matter, somebody from the past, 6 of Cups. And this is about somebody that you have warm and fuzzy feelings for. In fact, in my opinion, this reading looks like it's about 2 people who loved each other, but they've separated. And now I feel like they're coming back together. It does look like that. Yeah. And so the Star coming forward, this is a healing. This is somebody who has a lot of faith. This is a new beginning. It's somebody who has a lot of hope. They have a lot of hope, Sagittarius. Yeah, they do. This person has a lot of hope. In fact, they have so much hope here and faith in this. I feel like this is faith. And they're not exactly the same. No, they're not. But this faith is like, well, if Sagittarius will have me back, I feel like we could be like God's couple or a trophy couple, or if you guys know what I mean, complete happiness. We can build together. We could do everything. We can completely make a new life, and a life that sparkles. And I don't really mean financially sparkling. I just mean sparkles with love and joy and kind of passion. The 8 of Wands can talk about passion right here. And coming soon, the Star and the King of Cups reversed. We already have, we have the Queen and the King of Cups in the reading. This King of Cups reversed here, somebody has some type of ending here. And I feel like it talks about this, it's referring to the Fool's Embrace. I feel like your person here is accepted. One of you guys has accepted some type of a painful ending in order to come forward and kind of live this dream with you. It's not a dream though, Sagittarius. It's not. We have the Queen of Cups showing up here, and let's see what that is. That King of Cups reverse could be the same High Priestess that is right next to the 5 of Pentacles, and that could be your person as well, as I said. We have the Queen of Cups, and we also have the 5 of Cups reversed. Did I reverse the cards? Let's have a look here. No, it's reversed. And this is how, either you are being affected by this other person or possibly how they are being affected by you. But somebody's being affected by a brand new beginning, the Five of Cups reversed. I also feel like somebody has grieved a lot. Like this can be grieving and suffering. I also feel like there's regret here. As I was saying, there's some sort of regret, right? And in this regret, I feel like this regret is, why didn't I just stay with Sagittarius? I feel like that's part of it. I feel like the regret too is that your person had to go through something very painful. There could be a third party who has suffered here. You might have suffered in the past. In this reading, it kind of talks about, let me do this right now. That's kind of the message here. I'm going to do it right this time. I screwed up. I could have broke a couple people's heart for some, yeah. And so the death card, it could be how you are affecting this person. You could be affecting them. As I said, I feel like there's an ending. They could be ending something and you could be affecting them to do that, right? Like you could be, you're the reason why, is in another, in other words. And we always know this is a transformation. We do. They're showing the transformation on the card. They're showing deaths as well. But this here, you could be, and if this is their card, they could be affecting somebody else, bringing somebody else an ending, right? Like, yeah, like I was been saying. And we also have the Page of Cups reversed. For me, this is like a breakup here. Or they could be telling somebody here, like, I just feel like there's some type of an offer here, an apology, an ending, a transformation. And this is either how you are affecting them or they are affecting somebody else or you. The Page of Cups reversed can be like, sometimes it can talk about an offer for somebody, but for somebody else, it's kind of removing their offer. It can talk about that too. I feel like this person, with this Page of Cups reversed, Sagittarius, it's possible that they were not like honest with you or forthcoming. Page of Cups reversed can sometimes be, he's supposed to be very kind of forthcoming, can be somebody who's not, right? And the Knight of Swords can be what you want. This is either your hopes and fears, the Two of Cups with it. Yeah. So, you could be hoping that they will cut somebody out, right? You could be hoping they're going to take fast action over here, right? The Knight of Swords was first, but you could really be hoping they're going to, like, there's some type of, like, I'm tired of waiting here or wondering, some type of energy like that, right? Remember the card was saying, don't fall asleep. Go get your dream and don't sit here because you have, I don't know, a lush house. Not lush, but some type of, can't think of the word, not lush. Yeah, maybe like a really lush life, like, like major financial stability, something like that. And in the outcome was the Three of Pentacles, right? So let's get a card on that. This reading's very clear, but I really want to see this extended. We're going to do the Gypsy spread in it. We have the Ace of Wands so far. We start the reading with the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups is here. The Star is here, OMG. And this is going to be in the outcome. You're going to have a brand new beginning here. This person's coming to collaborate. I believe that's what that is. Now, you could be hoping, right, as well. It could be both. But we're going to end the reading. We're going to have a spread just on them, Sagittarius. It's going to be a different spread, showing a little bit different perspective. It is. Let's see, though. Let's start the Gypsy spread here. Because we're Gypsies. Yeah, we're like, we're kind of very mixed here. I remember my cousin, he was like laughing when we were kids. Because, he's German and Norwegian, and I'm Brazilian and Norwegian. And, the Brazilian is like, it's already mixed, right? They call Brazilians, the nation with no face. Yeah, they do. So many different types of Brazilians. But, he goes, we're superior, as my cousin said. I'm like, oh, okay, well, rats, right? Let's see what we have. I didn't give a shit, right? Especially as we got older. I'm like, these guys are kind of silly. We have the Consolation card in the Heart of the Matter. This can talk about forgiveness. It can. And we have, Sagittarius, the Doctor in the Obstacle. Wow. This talks about a healing, and it can talk about somebody who still cares. Yeah, and the Child is in the outcome. you know, we're going to talk. This is going to be a great reading. We're going to talk all about this. I feel like this person's probably coming to ask you for forgiveness, right? This Judgment card is, you know, here he is, right? Kind of, you know, looking up to the angel. And the angels, you know, has the kind of olive branch here, or the laurel leaves, whatever you want to call it. But he's sprinkling this water to kind of bless him. This is for forgiveness, right? And it's also for a rebirth. I feel like it is. But we're going to see in the other reading. Yeah, we are. Thank you so much. And we're going to elaborate on these. We're going to clarify them. And we have many more cards with this. We usually have 3 cards here on each little kind of placement. Thanks so much, Sagittarius, for watching my readings. I really appreciate you guys. And we're going to see how they feel, all this kind of stuff, right? And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.